I gotta ask, what does these big trades actually mean? And also, Doncic, wasn't he just in the finals? And it's funny how people now are cool with runner up. I used to say it all the time about my Buffalo Bills. I was excited about four runner ups, and people would clown me and say, "Oh, y'all lost," you know. But when it's somebody that people love and like, all of a sudden, runner up ain't so bad. Doncic's runner up is like he got to the finals. Anthony Davis got an actual ring, bubble ring, however you want to call it. He got the actual ring. But this is what we do when we like somebody a lot. They did that to Iverson when they lost to the Sixers in '01. Say, well, you got runner up. And I'm with that. I mean, I ain't got no problem with runner up. But there's a few things that work here. I peeped out Giannis's interview after the trade went down, and he says, "Oh, well, now he goes to LA. The foreign or European players got to go to the big markets. Jokic goes to the Knicks." And he didn't say anything about himself, but you knew that was coming. It got me thinking. Adam still always talks about how much he likes parody and everything. I like the thought of OKC and Cleveland possibly being in the finals, but the powers that be don't like that. That doesn't move the needle. You need to have star power. That's why people think the NBA is made for TV and think that it's bought and rigged and paid for, which a lot of cases is true. They got to have star power. Some people don't think I don't know what Adam Silver, how he feels about the NBA, but I will tell you this. He is an offshoot of David Stern. And if he don't polarize you and frustrate you, he ain't doing his job. That's what they do. David Stern would say the most out there things and then try different things. The difference is because we were romanticized with a few reasons. We had players that were great. We had an interesting balance of team. But I'm going to tell you this, though. In the 90s, and I take nothing away from Jordan's dominance and what he was able to accomplish. However, in Ryman and both, they said the best basketball was played 84 through 92, the peak in the prime through 84 through 93. Everybody knew the league got watered down in the 90s when they brought Toronto and they brought this in and everybody was going that. And of course, the defenses and the stagnant and everything like that. So it had its stagnation. You had great talent, but I was far more of a fan of 80s basketball, teams and identity. I had 90s for me, it was competitive and you had great athleticism, but the sameness of everybody being stalemate with scoring was problematic. And the sameness of the parody to an extent was problematic too. So each era has almost been scripted. The 80s was fast break, fast pace, fast life, fast lane. The 90s was a bit slowed down, tailor made East Coast vibe. The OOs was the drama, the duos, the trios, the drama, it was like a mixed bag. And then you get to the ones where you had where everybody and their mama was shooting long balls. So you've had, and now this era is built on non-positional, non-traditional, and everybody is a grab bag, and everybody's got their own lane and parody. But it's a different type. It all hits differently. So there's a lot of there's different things to protest against with it. Um, but when I look at the totality of it, it's as scripted as almost as David Stern was still around. Adam Silver's not that different, really. Now he could be considered worse, but he's not that different. It's still the same script. Bottom line is, if Jokic doesn't win anymore in Denver, you never know. That could become the MSG. You never know in the future. And Giannis, if they keep playing like they playing, and they don't and this is the thing, it is really like that. So we done tried this small market thing. The Celtics, though they have the most championships in the historic franchise, they don't have no star power on that team. One of the problems with the NBA is that they love star power. And I'm sorry, Tatum and Brown. Tatum does sell a lot of jerseys. Jalen can play, but you have to put the two together to get a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There's no box office star power, not like that. And that thing about the NBA is they like the it. They like something. They want to create a rivalry. Don't be surprised if Boston gets in on the mix. Don't be surprised if the Knicks get in the mix. Don't be surprised, And if you pay close attention enough, reason why I think Boston, Golden State, New York, the usual suspect in players, there's going to be something that comes down again where they have the big markets again. Because the Lakers and Celtics and Golden State won 3 of the last 5 champions. Don't get it twisted. That parity is selective. After Toronto had beaten Golden State, but then you go to the Lakers, then you go to Milwaukee, which they like, and Denver won, and then Golden State won in between. You got to keep your eye on this thing because it's a little more wired and crazy than you think. But Adam Silver is basically following the blueprint of David Stern, and they don't like the thought of it being one and done. They want dynasty. They want something like what the NFL's got. They want somebody that can polarize and then they can get into intrigue. They don't really, So it's a real interesting juggernaut that's going on. But I am a firm believer you ain't seen the end of these moves. There will be some more stuff that's coming down the pipeway, and it'll be more. So anyway, but tell me what you think. That's my thoughts and takes about it because there's a lot more to it. And I think a lot of it looking to bring star power back. And all due respect to OKC and Shea, they want somebody that kind of, they want some name brand in some places. But basically in English translations, to keep it street and real, the OGs still got the name. The young guns, it ain't the same. They don't really have anybody young that they go, ooh, that's why you think they pushing Caitlin Clark? Even in her lane she don't belong in. They don't think there's anything viably commercial. Luka in LA ain't by accident. Don't be surprised if somebody else lands somewhere else. Just saying. This is Adam Silver's league, y'all. And David Stern was the godfather of this. And that magical pot of let's mix it around. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm my peace.